You better get to work or you're not going to get any bread.
Bread? I already gave him dog biscuits.
I hated Aussies before I even met them.
Now, get to work!
Stop making noise!
Well guys, the good news is I guess I'm being treated the same way I was last year. They're putting me in the back of the van when we get transported everywhere. And this is Rob Lang driving on the left. And these are his motorbikes. So, you know, go to Lang's off-road if you want personal abuse like being thrown in the back of a van. And over on this side we've got Hobo Bill. Still, it's better than last year. They put me in a bag then and then put me in the back of the van. They've let me out of the bag this time because they want me to do the top ends on these bikes, change the engine oil, do the air filters and rear tyre changes while I'm back here. Good thing is there is a tiny slot up here, so I'm getting enough air to stay conscious for about 10 minutes, they said. So yeah guys, Canadian hospitality, this is what it's all about. Let me out! Let me out of here! You're killing me! You're killing me! You bastards! Canadian bastards! I'm gonna get you, Rob Lang! I'm gonna get you! Actually, I think the air's running out and I'm feeling a bit faint.
I wake up several hours later with an inexplicably sore rectum, something that happens a lot on these trips to Canada. But anyway, this should be a fun afternoon. We have been invited by a local resident to take some trials bikes to his property for some messing around. And we definitely mess around. I find one of the best things about trials riding is when you make plenty of mistakes, you can laugh at each other and not feel any pressure to try and be a good rider. When I started this whole cross-training thing, I bought a trials bike because I realised all the top extreme enduro riders were former trials champions. Like many, I thought it would only take a few hours before I was doing backflips and mid-air U-turns with a twist of lemon. But it took months before I could even do a proper full lock turn. These things have such a tight turning circle and are so light and responsive that poor technique will put you on your ass very quickly. I often get asked, should I buy a trials bike? Well, it will definitely force you to learn good technique, and it will force you to stand on the pegs more. And if you are willing to put in the hours, it can dramatically improve your skills in slow, hard terrain. But you can also learn this stuff on a dirt bike, of course. If you do have a good-sized backyard, it's a great way to practice without annoying your neighbours. Just drag in some logs and truck tyres to create a slice of trials heaven on your property. And if your neighbours are very close by, then this electric trials bike from EM, or Electric Motion, is incredibly quiet. I finally got to spend some time on one of these electric babies and will report in one of the supporter-only vids soon. Also, some of the 4-stroke trials bikes are amazingly quiet. I had a Beta Evo 300 4-stroke for a while and it was almost as quiet as the electric bike. It was also fun riding one of these Sherco T-rides at last, one of the growing number of hybrid bikes that are a mix of trials and enduro. I figured it was similar to the KTM pre-ride in that it feels about halfway between a trials bike and enduro bike. Hopefully, I will get around to doing a quick report on that soon too. So, back on track. Should you buy a trials bike? Well, if you are serious about developing your skills in hard terrain, consider it. If you would like to practice in your backyard as well, then seriously think about it.
No one is ever truly ready, so don't wait.
But remember too, practicing by yourself can get boring very quickly. Without a local club or friends to ride with, a lot of these trials bikes just sit in a dark corner and collect cobwebs. See if any of your riding buddies are keen to get one of these seatless wonders too. Being trapped under your bike after backflipping over a log is no fun unless you have several friends laughing and throwing insults at you. And usually within a few minutes you can repay the favour as you all find out how bad your riding skills really are.